Hello, welcome to today's edition of the Shulchan Aruch. Today's chapter is Siman Kuf Pei Gimel, chapter 183, Hilchas Nizkei Mammon, the law of property damages. Number 1, it's forbidden to damage someone's property, even with the intention of making reparation, just if forbidden to steal or to rob with the intention of making restitution. It's forbidden to cause damage to your neighbor, either by deed or by word. For example, if Reuben sold merchandise to a non-Jew, and Shimon came along and told the non-Jew that it's not worth so much money, although it is really true, it's forbidden to do so. He who indirectly causes damage to his neighbor, although he is exempt in the court of Beis Din, he is liable in the heavenly court until he placates his neighbor. Number 2, even if you sustain a loss, you are forbidden to remove the cause of your damage, if by doing so you cause damage to your neighbor, for it is forbidden to salvage your property and cause damage to another, even indirectly. However, before the damage is done to you, you're permitted to forestall it so that it doesn't occur, even though by doing so it will cause a loss to your neighbor. For example, if a stream of water is threatening to flood your field, before the water reaches your field, you're permitted to construct a dam in its path, even though it will cause it to flood your neighbor's field. So you shall be. But if the water has already entered your field, you are forbidden to divert it to your neighbor's field. For since the damage has already occurred, you are not permitted to divert it from your field and direct to your neighbor's field. Number 3, also if an army arrived in town and the townspeople are obliged to provide them with room and board, it's forbidden to offer a bribe to the commanding officer for an exemption, because this will cause a loss to other Jews. Also, in all cases of taxes, it's forbidden to influence the officer to exempt you. If by doing so you make the burden heavier for others, one who does such a thing is called an informer, a moser. Number 4, it's forbidden to surrender a Jew or his property into the hand of non-Jews. It is also forbidden, whether by deed or by word, to inform on a Jew or to divulge his hiding place. Whoever acts as an informer has no share in the world to come. Even if the person is an evildoer and a sinner, it's forbidden to surrender him or his property, even if he troubles you and constantly provokes you with words. However, if someone informed on you, and you cannot save yourself unless you inform on your form, you're permitted to do so. Number 5, it's forbidden to enter the plowed field of your neighbor, because you will spoil it by trampling upon it. Number 6, it's forbidden to stand on your neighbor's field, to gaze at it at a time the crops are standing ready for harvest, so not to harm them with an evil eye. It is certainly forbidden to gaze at someone in a way that might damage him personally as a result of an evil eye. Even with regard to his business and occupation, where there is no cause to fear an evil eye, if he works in his house or property, it's forbidden to watch him without his knowledge, for he may not want others to know of his business and occupation. It is good manners, when seeing someone engaged at his work, to bless him and say to him, "May you be successful at your task." Number 7, even on your own premises, it's forbidden to engage in activity that may cause damage to your neighbor. Thus, you may avoid placing in your yard, near your neighbor's wall, anything that generates heat or releases warm gases or vapors and damages the wall, such as manure and similar things, unless you keep them at a distance of 3 tefachim. Also, keep a distance not to spill water near your neighbor's wall. Therefore, the outlet, the roof drain pipe, must be kept at a distance of 3 tefachim from your neighbor's wall. You most certainly may not spill a pot of urine close to your neighbor's wall. With regard to urinating close to your neighbor's wall, if it is a wall of stone or wood or without plaster, a distance of 1 tefach is sufficient. If the wall is of bare rock, you need not distance yourself at all, and you may urinate on the wall itself. If the wall is brick or of wood covered with plaster, you must keep a distance of 3 tefachim. Thanks for listening, and I wish you all the best. Bye.